Hi, good morning students. How are you today? I hope that all of you are in a good condition right now. So our academic year is nearly come to an end. So this video is about the review what we have learned in our second semester. So it's from Unit 5 until Unit 8. So are you ready to learn? So please prepare your Big English course book and GPS workbook for English while you are watching this video. So now let's get started. We learned about my dream job. So in this chapter you learned about various kinds of jobs, what they do and where is the place of their job. I will mention some kind of jobs and what they do, some kind of job, what they do, and where does they do their work. So the first one is a doctor. A doctor is someone who helps to treat a sick person, and give them medicine. So the place where the doctor works is a hospital. And the second one is a policeman, or you can say a police officer. A police officer is someone that is arresting a criminal, prevent criminal, and help the public to be safe. So where does a police officer work? A police officer works in a police station. And the third one is a teacher. A teacher is someone that teaches the students at school. So the place for the teacher is called school. And then the next one is a vet or a veterinarian. A vet is someone who helps sick animals or injured animals and heal them and give them medicine. So where does a vet work? So they work in an animal clinic or animal hospital or a zoo, in a zoo. So those are some kind of jobs. So for more kind of jobs, you can read your Big English course book and GPS workbook. So the next one, let's move on to the grammar part. So for this part, please listen to a dialogue between two students here and take a look at the grammar there. Pay attention to the grammar. Mira, what do you want to be in the future?
I want to be a doctor.
A doctor?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool. So in the dialogue, Mia asked Mira, what do you want to be, Mira? So Mira said, I want to be a doctor. So please take a look at the grammar. So if the question is, what do you want to be? So the answer will be, I want to be a doctor. And then for the second example, please take a look at the dialogue between two students.
Hi Mira, do you know what does Diana want to be in the future?
She wants to be a ballet dancer.
A ballet dancer?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
So Mia asked Mira, what does Diana want to be? And Mira answered, Diana wants to be a ballet dancer. So let's take a look at the grammar. What does Diana want? There is, Diana wants to be a ballet dancer. So I will remind you about the use of does and do. So does is used for she, he, and it. while do is used for I, you, we, and they. So if the question is what do you want to be? So the answer is I want to be a doctor, for example. So you don't need to add s in want word, in the word want. So how about if the question is what does she or he want to be? So you have to answer she wants to be a ballet dancer, for example. So you have to add an s after the word want. Okay, so now let's move on to the next unit, Unit 6. So for Unit 6, we learned about how to tell our day, our daily routines. And then we also learned about how to read time. So now let's recall again our lesson. You again about how to read time. So in here I have a clock. I will zoom in. I will zoom this clock. So this one. So in a clock you have three arms. This one, and this one. So this one is the minute arm. This is for the hour, and this is how. So this is number 12. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So now let's see from the easiest one. So if the long arm is in number 12 and the short arm is in number 6. So what time is it? Yep, it's 6 o'clock. Now let's change. So the short arm is in number 9 and the long arm is in number 12. So what time is it? Yes, it is 9 o'clock. So now let's change the position. So the long arm will be in number 6 and the short arm will be between number 11 and number 12. So what time is it? So it is 11:30 or it is 11:30. So it means that 30 minutes has passed after 11 o'clock. Next, let's see again. It is between number, how about we put it in here? So it is between number 3 and number 4. So what time is it? Yep, it is 3:30 or it is 3:30. So now it's your turn. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer. So what time is it? Yep, it is 10:30, or you can say it is 10:30. Now let's move on. If we put the long arm in number 3 and the short arm is in number 6. So what time is it? So each number here, it costs 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. So just remember the multiplication of 5. So let's see this one. So the short arm is in number 6 and the long arm is in number 3. So what time is it? So it is 6:15, or you can say it is 6:15. So let's say again, it is 6:15. 6. So it means it has been 15 minutes past from 6 o'clock. Now let's change. If the long arm is number 9 and the short arm is in number 6. So what time is it? It is 5:45. Let's say it again. It is 5:45. It means 15 minutes to 6 o'clock. Now let's go to the next grammar part. So now let's move on to the grammar part. So please take a look at the dialogue between two students after this.
Hey Risa, when do you get up?
I wake up at 6
Oh,
a.m.
it's so early.
Yes.
So in the dialogue, Mia asked Mira, "When do you get up?" So Mira answered, "I wake up at 6 a.m. So please remember about when do you need to add s or without s after the verb. In this part, I get up at 6 a.m. You don't need to add an s in the word get up. So now let's see the next example.
Hey Mira, do you know when does Diana get up? She gets up at 6 a.m. I
Ooh,
think.
It's so early.
Yes.
So in the question, she asked her friend, "When does Diana get up?" So the answer is Diana gets up at 6 a.m. So once again, Diana gets up at 6 a.m. So don't forget to put an S in the word get. Why do you put the S in the word get? Because the person here who does something is Diana, which is she. So if the person is she, so you have to put an S in the verb. So it's the same if you want to tell about your daily routine. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. I take a bath at 7 a.m. Something like that. Or if you want to tell about someone else, you can say she gets up at 6 a.m. and she has breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. So now let's go to the next unit. Unit